We're repping the Mexican hat today. We're going to repot this beastly snake plant. My dad found it at a garage sale, and evidently, she. This is a golden flame snake plant. I think its other name is Laurentii, but you can see that she's definitely crowded, and that's great because snake plants like to be crowded in their pots. That's how they like to grow more aggressively. But we are getting a lot of this yellowing. So that tells me a few things. Either underwatered, overwatered, or it's been getting too cold lately and the person decided to just sell it thinking it was sick. But snake plants are really hardy. So what we're going to do is we're going to divide this so that we can encourage them to grow larger leaves at this height. And I'm going to put them in the greenhouse while they acclimate. And then in the spring, I'll take them out. It's a gorgeous pot though, isn't it? Nice fish pattern on it. I really like it. All right, let me show you the pots I'm using. I got these from other plants that I put in my front yard. So thanks, Home Depot. It's always great to reuse pots. So we're going to reuse these two. We're using these 9-inch pots. They are about 8 inches tall, so this is great. Snake plants can have deep roots if you allow the soil to dry out in the pot. So it encourages deeper root growth so that they can have a more stable structure. Otherwise, they will have shallow roots, which can cause them to topple over. So if you want to encourage stronger plants, highly recommend that you allow it to dry out between waterings. Let's see what we're working with, because this is going to be a little fun project for us. If you guys see a cat, you're going to see a cat. Oh yeah, I can see a lot of roots already. She's probably out of soil as well, so she might also be lacking nutrition, so nutrients. You're gonna have to just... Oh yeah, she's coming up pretty easily. I'm really excited actually, because I have a small version of this one in my bedroom, and I've been trying to get a more mature version of these. Yeah, she's coming up pretty easily actually. You know what will work? I'm gonna put my legs around the pot, just pull her out. There we go. Oh yeah, we got some good roots. Look at that. She is root bound. Look at that. Look at that. Gorgeous roots. All right, so we have a ton of roots. So she is going to have no problem being divided, and she's still pushing out new plants while she's in here. Check that out right here. New babe right there. So we're going to have to divide her. There's just no way around it. So there's still moisture in here, which is good. But yeah, we gotta divide her. I'm gonna do a straight half cut. You know what? I might be able to do 3 different divisions. And if I want to make sure I encourage root growth, I need to do 3 divisions. We're gonna use this ceramic knife. I really like these. We're gonna do clean cuts across. And I'm not gonna worry about letting it callus. I'm gonna put it straight into the pot. I just gotta find another large pot. So I'm gonna divide her into 3. What we're going to do is we're going to do 1 division that's bigger, one of the 3 bigger that fits in here, and the other 2 same size of each other, put them in here. I think I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut her straight across here. I will not deny you guys the pleasure of seeing this happen. All right, I think that's an angle for you guys. All right, perfect. So we're going to cut here. We're going to go straight down across. Hopefully my hands do not block the view. Don't be afraid. Snake plants are very hardy. So you're not gonna like damage her. This will actually encourage new root growth. Just gotta make sure I don't make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. Start down here and we'll work our way through. You hear that crunch? It's just root cuts. Do not fret, friends. Kind of seesaw it as you cut the root. All right, great. There we go. I see the spot. Push you guys. Maybe you guys can see better if I just do it overhead like this. Oh, that's better. Just gotta pull you guys back a bit. Oh, that's better. I can kind of pull this forward for you. There we go. I want to deny you guys the enjoyment. Okay. I might end up cutting one in half. We will see. Ah, perfect. Like butter. It is regular potting soil. What I'm not gonna do, actually, I will use regular potting soil because I do not want to mix it with my cocoa because this is still pretty good. I'm gonna have to rinse her out and kind of loosen the roots a bit. Alrighty, let's see. We're working with, yeah, we need to look at that color change. It's pretty, huh? Oh yeah, we're gonna have to separate. Definitely. Let me turn her around so you can see how root bound she is. Oh, well, we've lost one. That's okay. No roots, so I don't encourage you, if you guys see these fall out, to try and root them. We have plenty of plant here. Alright, so the water is going through really quickly. We're gonna definitely have to separate these roots a bit. Yeah, look at that root pouring right there for you guys. Holy moly. And don't worry about like losing any roots. There's so many that loosening these up is actually going to help the plant encourage more root growth. Let's see. First, let's do a test with our pot here. See if she will, in fact, comfortably fit. Perfect. So I want to put her in the middle. You guys can see that. Nope, way off camera. We're going to put her in the middle of the pot so she has room to expand on both sides. This is the one I like to use. That's by what's it called? Near Source. It's both indoor outdoor, so I really found this very beneficial. Usually we're gonna add a lot more perlite to our mix though. Take my bucket. Don't worry about volume of perlite. Much better. No, what? Breathe some of it in. You don't want to do that. There you go. Looks really good, huh? Alright, so I've got about an inch or two of soil in here. Pull you guys back so you guys can see what I'm gonna do. I that. It's probably better. Yeah. So we're going to take her in here. We're going to set her in just halfway. And that will give her also room to still let her roots grow. And we're going to top fill her. Any more soil, that's for sure. It's all right. Always remember to shimmy your soil, guys. Always. Still dealing with that perlite dust. We're gonna need more soil in here. Sorry, guys. That perlite got me. Back to perlite. A little bit. Hold your breath. Got smart that time. And I want to make sure she's got enough soil at the top, because you want to anchor her in properly. Never, ever, ever be afraid. Make sure you cover the roots. There we go. That needs a little more. It's kind of sloppy. There you go. And we're good. One repot done. The one thing I like about snake plants is they can make really pretty decorative entryway plants because of how tall they can get. Better. And you guys can see me cut it in half. Let's see where we are. We'll do it from the back here so we can see what's going on. Bring you guys down a bit. All right, let's see what we got. All right, so we're just gonna go down the middle. These roots belong to this one, so we're gonna try and just avoid cutting those. I'm gonna have to cut at an angle. There you go. Be mindful, because you're probably gonna cut something and have a bit of an occupational hazard. Yeah, I already see I'm gonna end up cutting through something else. These roots are in great shape, though. I gotta see what else I'm gonna cut through. Yeah, we'll see. Change some after to do it. Let's see. Oh, I split one in half. Okay, perfect. We got 3. That was a quick lesson from my dad. He was asking if I should just divide it further, and I'm saying if you want to encourage it to produce more leaves, do not remove as many roots as you want, because it's the more root system it has, the more the plant feels comfortable to start producing new growth. See, this one's still producing here. We're gonna go in these pots. What are the downsides? There we go. Let's see what we're gonna set her. Oh, that's pretty good. Let's move you guys this way. Oh, that's a good angle. I can infill her while you guys watch. Always shimmy your soil as you infill. And these are easier. We're going to keep this one in the middle, so she'll definitely branch out around the outside. And hopefully in the spring, soil. More soil over here. That. There you go. Let's see. I think that's pretty good. We'll see how the soil settles when we water her. That's 2. Just a regular cup of beans. Just use that to fill the bottom. Maybe about 3 of these. Do a quick shake. Set her into C. I'm giving her about an inch or 2 of whip room. Perfect. And then we're going to infill her. When you're older, guys, your back has its days. So for now, we're going to use my hand, and I'm going to just shake it in after. Let's see, that's enough soil. Actually, I'm concerned it's not enough. Let's see. Actually, it should be enough. So make sure you shake it properly. Go to the other side. That. Let's see this. Shake it good. Give her a nice shimmy. A little lopsided, so. Okay, that's better. We're gonna need a little more soil. I take some from here. Let's see. Yeah. Works out. Taking some soil from the larger pot just to make sure she's perfect. Presto. All right. So these are our 3. We now have 3. Watch my giant hat in the way. Here's our big mama. And here are the 2 other small divisions. 1, 2. We're going to water them. Let's see. Like, flood her. You have to really let the soil moisten. So don't be afraid to drown the plant. That's why we have our drainage holes. Leave her. Are we gonna let her? Yeah, I've got some holes already. I see some air pockets, which is telling me the soil is gonna settle. So when it's doing that, I just hit her a bit and let that soil. There's a few roots are exposed, so we're gonna add a little more soil at the top because our soil is settling. I'm not gonna worry about adding more perlite to just the topsoil since it's the base soil, the soil that's in the roots, that I'm most concerned about having those gaps in the dirt. Make sure she's nice and rooted. Yeah, so it's just part of repots. Once your soil settles, you see where you have to add more. If not, if you do, definitely use outdoor potting soil if you don't plan on actively fertilizing outdoor plants, because there's already organic matter in here. But if you use like a cocoa, you have to add fertilizer artificially because cocoa does not have any nutrients. It's a great amendment though for moisture retention. So don't let her drain through. Pick pick her up so you guys can see. This is a porous turf, so it's a very thick one that we got for our cats. We need a good amount of water because she... Am I denying you guys the viewing pleasure? Yes, I am. All right. You're going to see already roots are exposed, so we're just going to add the topsoil. Just don't be afraid to cover in there. That protect those roots. Oh, yeah, we have a few root exposures here. Just going to cover that. Oh. And always do not poke your eyes with these snake plants. They are very sharp. I slightly poked my eye. The side of it, not on it. That would be devastating. Make sure. Good, beautiful drainage. Excellent. And a perfect opportunity to also hose them down. Spider mites are very common in my climate because it's very dry outside. I live in the East LA County area, so you see those bubbles? That's telling me we need more soil. It settles. There you go. Let's do the third child. This one here. See how her soil turns out. When I'll do a top watering. Might have less of a chance of exposing roots if we do it from the top. Flat her, flat her. Let's see. We did break one. That's okay. It'll decompose and create a nice nutrients for it. Not seeing any roots exposed, so we'll call this one a success for a one-time repot. All right, perfect. So there you guys got it. We have 3. We took her from 1. I'll show you that photo again. Thanks guys for sticking around, and I will see you on the next one.